Okay, so if you guys would please write this as long division. Don't forget, if we miss, if any variable, the variable should go down by ones. If any one skips, right, a power, we have to put a placeholder in there. When you're finished, check yours versus mine to make sure you agree. Okay, so next step. Remember what we're going to do. We're going to take this term right here that I've underlined, and we're going to say that term, x squared multiplied by what, equals 2x to the fourth. Okay? So in this case, once you guys figure that out, as I do it here in red. So I'd say, would you guys agree that 2x squared times x squared equals 2x to the fourth? So I'm going to put that 2x squared in the x squared column. And again, check yours versus mine. Make sure you agree. 2x squared times x squared should equal the first term in our problem. Okay, next we're going to take that 2x squared and we're going to multiply it to each of the terms in the divisor. So why don't you do that, please? And check yours versus mine. So remember, we took that 2x squared and we multiplied it to x squared, 2x, negative 1. And that's how we got the stuff in red. Now remember, just like normal, we're going to take that bottom polynomial and subtract it. So be very careful when you do your subtraction. Okay, check yours versus mine. I know I'm going a little fast, but I'm kind of looking at time here. So, don't forget, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring down our x. So we're going to bring down the next term, and we're going to repeat the process all over again. So if you would, continue. And I'll just kind of do it aloud here. So I'm going to say x squared times what equals negative 3x cubed, and that's going to be negative 3x. I'm going to take that negative 3x and multiply it to all my terms in my divisor. So I'm going to multiply it to each of these. So what do we get? Negative 3x cubed minus 6x squared plus 3x. Let's make sure that's right. Okay, don't forget, we subtract those two polynomials from each other, being very careful of sign. And we bring down our last term. Okay? Check yours versus mine. Let's keep on going. So repeat the process again. So I'm going to take that x squared on the outside again. I'm going to say x squared times what? Equals 8x squared. I think you guys would agree that would be positive 8. And now I'm going to take positive 8 and multiply it to all the terms. So I get 8x squared plus 16x minus 8. And I'm going to subtract my two polynomials, getting negative 18x plus 7. Okay, so at this point we can't go any further, so that negative 18x plus 7 is my remainder. So we're going to write it as a remainder. So our remainder is, remainder on top of our fraction, so negative 18x plus 7, divided by our divisor, right? And again, our divisor was this stuff right here. So we get x squared plus 2x minus